Hello and welcome to the first day of our maths about position and direction. Today's lesson is about learning what a turn is and describing them. You should have looked at the PowerPoint and seen some of the turns that we've had on there already. Today I've got someone to help me. Yes, he's back from his day off. Give Percy Pig a wave. There he goes. He'll be helping us with our turns. I'm going to show you a whole turn using Percy Pig and a fork. Okay, let's see. Percy Pig's going to go a whole turn. Here he goes. He's going to turn all the way around, just like you did a minute ago. There he goes. He's got right back to the place he started. Make sure it is a whole turn, Percy. Don't miss out that last bit. And the fork, you go all the way round, right round to where it started. If I was going to draw that turn, I would do it like this. It would be, he started there, there's my fork, and he went all the way round, and there's my arrow to show how it's turned right back to where it started. Now, let's do a half turn, shall we, Percy? Okay, here he goes. He's going to do a half a turn. He's only turned half the way round. Let's do the fork. Let's see if we can show where the fork's gone. Or only half the way round. Okay, if we were to draw that, what would it look like? Well, the fork started out in the same place, like that, but it only turned half the way round. Not the whole way, but just half the way. Okay, what if Percy was to turn a quarter of the way? Yes, he could turn a quarter that way. Or he could turn, if he started at the same place, he could turn a quarter that way. Let's see how, if we do it this way with the fork, you can see how the quarter turn works out. So we could turn a quarter that way. Look how we draw it. So we draw where the fork started off, and then it only turns a quarter of the way round. And I've drawn it like that. Can you see it's like a quarter of a circle? That's where the fork finishes up. If we were to do a second quarter turn, what would that look like? Well, Percy would turn a quarter and look, he'd be facing this way. That looks pretty familiar to me. It looks like something else we've already done. And the fork would be turning a quarter turn like that. I'm going to add a quarter turn to my drawing of the fork with a quarter turn. So here we go. It's turned in a quarter turn to go there. Hey, look, it looks pretty like this one. 2 quarters, a half. And what if we do another quarter turn? Let's have a see. Where would Percy end up? There. He's turned another quarter and the fork. There. Let's do the drawing. Okay, so he's going to be turning, the fork's going to be turning another quarter turn. So it will turn round that way. So that would be 3 quarters. Look, 1, 2, 3. 3 quarter turns. It's your turn to do some drawing. Draw where what your fork would look like after a whole turn, a half turn, a quarter turn, a 3/4 turn. And then you can choose some other things around the house, like spoons. Maybe I've got a spoon here, or one of these little pastry brushes. That would be fun. This time you're going to draw, though, what the fork would actually look like after that turn. So, of course, after a whole turn, the fork would look like this. All the way round, it would look like that. After the half turn, well, it started like this, didn't it? turn. Ooh. And then it looked like that. So we're going to have to draw both of them this time. Show the half turn. That's what it looked like after a half turn. And then we're going to draw a quarter turn. So the fork looked like that. So we're going to start off with where the fork started. And then we're going to do our quarter turn. What did it look like? It looked like this. There we go. And then our 3/4 turn. Don't forget to put where it started off from. And then it turned 3/4 of the way round, not all the way round. 3/4. And what did it look like? Let's have a see. I'm going to turn it 3/4 of the way round. There you go, it looked like that. Point the prongs pointing that way. Off you go. Try it with a fork, try it with a spoon, try it with a pastry brush, try it with anything else you might find around your house. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.